Hey everyone, Patty here, full-time reseller on eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari, better known as Girl Hustle on YouTube. I am so sorry. I have been not posting videos for probably 3 weeks, but what I have been doing is a lot of sourcing. I have gotten so much stuff over the last couple of weeks, and I know that's not an excuse, and I'm so sorry. I thought I could find the time to do it, but I just wanted to get stuff listed and really get some stuff put online and make some money. So this is why I'm behind, and again, it's not an excuse and I apologize, but I do want to share with you what I've been sourcing, which is basically a lot of things, but one of the things I'm going to talk about today is actually puzzles. And you're probably thinking, why would I want to source puzzles of all things? First of all, you have to count them. Some of them you don't know when you see them if they have missing pieces. And anyway, I'm going to get into that and share with you some of the puzzles that I got, some of the things you want to look for, and why I chose to sell puzzles online. So hopefully you're all doing great. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. I know I'm just a really small YouTuber. I do know a lot about selling online, even doing this a long time. I know what sells good. I know how to do research. I know what to look for. I know how to list good. I know how to use keywords. I'm going to share with you, like I said, about puzzles, and I really hope that you will subscribe to my channel. One of the main reasons that I decided to sell puzzles is every single thrift store, 99.9% of them, in my experience anyway, has puzzles. And you can find them so cheap, 50 cents to $3 a puzzle, and it's so worth it. I figured there's so many puzzles. There's so many different types of puzzles. There's so many different brands of puzzles. There's so many different varieties. I have learned so many different things about puzzles that there's a reason that the market is so high for puzzles. If you haven't already, please check out the sold listings of puzzles. You will be pleasantly surprised. So before I get into the video, and it's not going to be a real long one, I don't do really long videos, but I do want to share some of the puzzles that I got. Not all of them because I got a lot, but anyway, so a few weeks ago, me and my husband were out thrifting, and we ended up going to this one thrift store, and we're standing in the line. We had two baskets full of puzzles and other things. Most of it was puzzles though, because they were so cheap, 50 cents to $1. So I probably had at that time, probably around 25 puzzles in my basket. We get up to the cash register. She's checking us out. Next thing you know, after probably about maybe 3 things that she scanned, she leans over to me and says, if you box them up for me, you can have them all for $5. I couldn't believe it. Of course, I boxed them up. But another thing that happened with that is probably 2 weeks after that, we went back to the same place because we always spend some money in there, but we went back to the same place, and she's like, oh my God, I was just thinking of you. They were getting ready to throw away, I think it was 3 boxes of games, all different kinds of games. She said you can have them all for free. So we walked into that one, and it was just all about the timing, and of course about making relationships with people. She did ask me what I did. I told her that I do sell online. I'm a reseller, and I did let her know if there's anything that they're willing to get rid of that they're going to throw away, and I'll come out and check it out and see, what, because they have to pay to, you have to get paid to get rid of stuff. So anyway, I got some really good stuff from there, but other places too. We've been thrifting, and I pick them up all the time. My room is filled with puzzles. It's no word of a lie. So one good thing about selling puzzles is people will buy for their children. There's hard ones and there's easy ones. So puzzles range from children on up to easy to experience. And there are some really hard puzzles out there. There's so many different kind, and some people will collect series. So this is another reason that I got into puzzles. They will collect series of them, and they only make so many. They will collect vintage ones. They will collect, there's different types. There's cardboard puzzles. There's puzzles that are actually made in different shapes. There are plastic puzzles. There are different sceneries of puzzles. There's wooden puzzles. Some puzzles have no frame. So I decided to start this puzzle, and this puzzle has no frame. Okay? The frame is actually, it's 52 pickup, as you can see. Oh yeah, I thought it would be easy. I'm nowhere near done. I'm doing this puzzle is some tips I want to share before I get into sharing some of the puzzles that I got. People still do buy puzzles that are missing pieces. So it's very, very time consuming, as I found out, and I figured it would be. So what I do is, and here's a little tip. If you decide to get into selling puzzles, what you could do, in addition to your other stuff, do it as an in-between thing, and kind of, I'll maybe count a puzzle a day. I don't count all my puzzles, and if I don't, I make sure in the listing that it's being sold as is, not count it. I'll show a picture of the what's inside the box if it's not sealed. You know, it may or may not have all the pieces to it. People still do buy puzzles with missing pieces. I've sold them already, and there's lots of them listed. They are still getting sold. Of course, you're going to make more money on the ones that are counted and complete. However, one thing I learned is just because a puzzle says it has 500 or 1,000 pieces or 2,000 pieces, necessarily it doesn't. It usually has more than the number that's on the box. Now, the reason I'm doing this puzzle right here is we came up with a number count a little bit short of the 500 pieces that's in this box. So I'm going to see if they're all there and mention that the puzzle is complete. If you complete the puzzle and you decide to do listings that are completed that you've done yourself, I highly recommend taking a picture of the puzzle completed. This will help you get more eyes on your listing and more sales to your listing because it's completed and they've seen it. Just because it has the certain number of pieces on the box, I don't know. Sometimes people will say all the pieces are in it. You'll see something, if you're buying it at a thrift store, it may say used, all pieces are there, or it'll tell you how many's missing. You still should count it, but I don't count them all. Some of them I do, some of them I don't. But when I do, the way that I find it that is easier for me is I will count one a day, and I'll do them in little increments of 100. If I don't have the time, I'll go and I'll have get a piece of paper and a pen, count 100 out, throw it in the box, put 100 on the paper. Then when I have time, I'll go back, count 100 more, and do it like that, so I could get these puzzles listed, because you can get from $50 on up for some of these puzzles, and a lot of them are good ones. Some of the names that you want to look for in puzzles are wooden ones by Parker Brothers. They go for $500 and above. Stave, the wooden ones, big money, okay? Springbok, Jamar, Ravensburger, MC Escher. There are a whole lot. I'm going to start showing you some of them right now. Puzzles of all brands sell. The thing of it is, though, you don't know if they all have all the pieces. Another great thing about checking out the puzzles at thrift store is you can find a lot of them still new in the boxes. So you can get them for $1, $2, $3 a piece. And I'm telling you, check out the puzzles if you haven't already. Let's see. There's also different frames to puzzles. You'll have the diameter one, the ones that are round in a circle. They're big sellers. The regular square ones, the rectangular ones. Some people only buy 1,000-piece ones, 2,000-piece. It all depends. But like I said before, there's easy and they're hard. And puzzles start from children on up. So you can really make some money because the market is so big and everybody loves a good puzzle. I mean, all right, so I am going to share some of the puzzles that I pick up. I have a whole room, well, I should say a whole room, but I have a big closet full, half of a wall full of them. It's said there's different types of puzzles, and this one is a puzzle challenge, okay? So, animals and stuff in it. I had it all wrong, but these puzzle challenge ones, people look for these because it's some kind of puzzle in addition to the putting the puzzle together. I mentioned Springbok. Beautiful canna lily. And one thing about Springbok pictures, they look like they're hard puzzles. I didn't put any together yet because a lot of the colors are the same. I have quite a few of them. I have one that has all jelly beans, one with all popcorn. Yeah, hard kind of puzzles. So this is the Springbok. I thought I'd see the name on here, but I don't. One thing you want to do too is when you're done counting your puzzles, or even if you're not counting them, put tape around each of the ends if they are not taped up already, because you don't want to lose pieces. Most of these, some of them I did count, and if I did, I marked it. My husband's been helping. It's been all right. This is the Boston Marathon, and some of the stuff, if you look, it's so intricate. So you can see why people want to sit down and do them, because they're interesting. Here's ones for kids, little 100-piece ones. This one is Puzzle Bug. These are very popular. Usually these ones, if I get a lot of them, I'll put like 5 of them together. But yeah, this one's still sealed. Paid $1.50 for it. I'm not exactly sure because I have so many which ones I got from that lady for $5 for like 20 to 25 of them. Here's another one. This is a bits and pieces puzzle. And some of the pieces are, this one I have done up, but some of the pieces on different puzzles are thicker than others and bigger than others. And usually it'll have the size of the puzzle piece somewhere on the box, not all the time. I always make it a point to put the date in my title, especially if it's vintage. I always put the date on my title. Here's one, Las Vegas. And this is a Buffalo Games one. Buffalo Games sell really good in the puzzles. I've sold before Buffalo Games. And I think it was a puzzle mosaic of The Simpsons, actually. I sold that quite a few months ago for like $30. And I will show you a puzzle mosaic as soon as I find it here. Here's one I have. This is a puzzle mosaic. And this is a NASCAR one, a photo mosaic, I should say. But actually, each of the puzzle pieces, if you look, have drawings on them of little mosaics. These usually sell really good. Like I said, I don't know about this one yet. This is a NASCAR one, and I probably have it marked at $30 or $35, maybe 30 or 20, I'm not sure. But this one was still sealed when I got it. Like I said, this was like 50 cents or $1. This is by Buffalo Games, like I said. The photo mosaic ones, check them out because it's a different kind of puzzle, and the different type of puzzles are pretty interesting because, like I said, it's like a puzzle in a puzzle. I love this one. This is Treasure of Tutankhamun. I didn't even pronounce it right, but the Eye of Horus. And as you can see, it's vintage. I have quite a few watchers on it right now. I think I have 6 of them. I'm not coming down in the price. I did not do the puzzle yet. I do plan on doing the puzzle. I don't think I did it. I've done a few of them, but I don't think I did this one. But I might have this one listed as complete because I think this is all in a bag inside when I looked at it. I also usually will write the age when I'm doing my listing. I'm trying to look for a date on this. I think this is 1978, but this is a nice puzzle, 1,000-piece puzzle. Nice. Here's one of the round puzzles. Also, I don't have it here with me. I don't think I do. It's in the other room. I'm not going to go get it, but the Thomas Kincaid puzzles, the famous artist, his puzzles, I have 2 of them listed. They sell pretty well too, okay? So you want to check them out. A lot of times you can get them 10 in a box. And what's really nice is a lot of times people that have bought puzzles, they will separate them in the bags for you, and it just makes it easier because it's all nice and neat. They'll have the frame separated from the puzzle, and they might have it marked like some people do inside, and it's just nice when it's like that because it makes it easy. Sorry, I'm going over for my... Okay, this one's just a little 500-piece puzzle. This is another artist collection. I think this one's cute. This is a ski resort by Gary Patterson by the Thought Factory. And I did count this puzzle. I'm pretty sure I did. I don't know. I have them in my listings. I don't have all of these listed. Some of them I do. Here's a 2,000-piece puzzle. When I see the bigger puzzles with a lot of pieces, I buy them because they're kind of challenging. So this one's a pretty old one. Probably, and the name Schmidt is a brand you want to look for. The famous Big Ben puzzles by Milton Bradley. Beautiful scenery. These puzzles always are just beautiful. 2,000-piece puzzle. And on the it'll actually tell you what the name of the picture is usually. So I usually will put that in the list, in the title. Okay, now here's one of the older ones I wanted to share with you. This is a Jmar. You could tell just by looking at the box. Okay, it's a Jmar heavy, thick jigsaw puzzle pieces. There's over 190 pieces. And like I said, you're not going to know until you put the puzzle together, because just because it says 1,000 pieces, it could have 1,023, like I counted one today, with 1,023 pieces. Check these out. This puzzle looks so freaking hard. Look at. Now wait, I'll show you the next piece. These are all, there's no rhyme or reason. I don't even know. But check that puzzle out. But that's an old puzzle, and So I'm telling you, get into puzzles, check them out. They can be time consuming. They take up a lot of space, they do, but this person had them all in the bag. That made me happy. This one I'll have to tape back up because I just undone it. Another Milton Bradley. This is the Oxford series. So this is Milton Bradley here. But when you see Oxford or other names like Croxley, they're like series that people collect. So just check them out. If you don't like doing it, you don't have to. But like I sell everything, like everything. Anything that I can make money on, I'll sell it, basically. This is an interesting puzzle. Now, the box does have damage. I do have some people asking what the box looks like, because some people want everything pristine. This is damage to this box. But this puzzle, this person took very good care of it. This is actually a mystery. And it's a jigsaw puzzle mystery, and you don't find out the answer until you finish the puzzle. But the thing about it is, it also comes with a book. And you read the little story, there's a little story, and then you put the puzzle together. And so there's some pretty interesting stuff out there. I never knew. I thought they're just puzzles and you do them. And here's another Springbok. Like you see, they're pretty challenging, the Springbok ones. This is why I think they're so popular. And these are marathon runners. I had it upside down. Why do I run? This one I have to tape up, but this is a jumbo 1,000-piece puzzle, but it's an older one. And you could tell, you just got to be careful. I don't want you wasting your money because, of course, some of the boxes are pretty banged up, but I got them at such a good price. And like I said, people do buy them with missing pieces. So this puzzle's absolutely beautiful. I don't even want to, I do want to sell it, but I don't have time really to do it, I don't think. And because I would keep it if I do it. If I do get around to doing it, I am going to keep it. It's gorgeous. And this is by a famous artist, Sandra Botticelli. And you could tell the boxes, it's a museum art piece. The box is well made. It's a nice, thick, heavy box. It has different languages about the puzzle. It's just a really, really nice piece. And I think I probably have this at, I think $75 or so. I don't know, because these are like puzzles that are hard to find. You can't find them. I have so many. I'll probably do another video on my other puzzles I get, like a haul of puzzles, and down the road I'll let you know what I sell. But if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. I'm sorry I didn't get with you sooner. There's a whole lot more videos. I've done so much sourcing. I have different things I've been posting, different types of items, and I just want to share what's going on with them and just some little tips that I get out of reselling. Hopefully you got some help out of this, and hopefully you all have some great sales. Talk to you later.